Got your West Coast cool pants on, huh, baby?
What's that? Try as they may, I won't let them fit me into their preconceived boxes.
You know, it would be not very sensible to actually have your tin pants on today.
You know, they were long enough when I was 12.
Have you got a paper wasp problem? Why, so do I. Let's do something about it.
I can't. Do you know how many people are hating on my pants and shoes?
How about your hat?
Oh, the hat's not a problem. It's the pants and the shoes.
They don't realize those are tactical clogs.
They don't know. Don't know. One guy accused me of wearing Crocs.
Then you wouldn't be married.
If I wear Crocs, yeah. All right. So, we have had a terrible wasp problem. We thought we had it resolved with the paper mache wasp deal.
It did a really good job in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, it did a really good job until the wasps showed up. But they're infested. I put the bee suit on, I took down 12, 14 nests today. So we went online and there's a whole bunch of YouTube videos of people showing how to make these 2-liter bottle wasp traps. And there's just as many videos of people saying that they didn't work. So we went to the extension office site, and where there's a real scientist, like a bee person, like a bee scientist.
Or a wasp scientist.
Yeah, a bug woman. And she has a recipe that they claim really, really works. And the ticket is to a paper wasp is it's got to be something that ferments. So I'm going to be making the container. Mrs. Wranglerstar is going to be showing you how to make the fermented juice. And we'll put this together, and we're going to have an experiment because we have 3 different types of juices, and we'll see if this actually works, the fermenting. So, go ahead.
So apparently yellow jackets like the smell of meat, and paper wasps like the smell of fermented juice. So that's the big difference. So you're going to set out different wasp traps depending on what you have.
Yeah, this is for the paper wasp. So, the 2-liter bottle right here, it's hard to cut it straight. So if you ever want to cut a straight line around a cylinder, take a piece of paper or an envelope or something that's got a straight edge on it that'll wrap around it and meet the edges, and that will give you a perfect
proper line?
A properly perfect straight line. So I'm going to trace this around here and then cut it. And then you tell them the recipe.
Okay, so we have 3 different containers already made, and into these 3, what I have added is a 1/4 teaspoon of active yeast, a 1/4 teaspoon of dish detergent, and that's going to break the water tension at the top so the wasps can fall into your liquid container. And then you will do a 1 to 10 approximately 1 part juice to 10 parts water, and you'll add that in, and then in the heat the juice will ferment because of the yeast and attract the paper wasps. So we have 2 pineapple, 1 orange juice, and then this is a grape juice that we're going to go ahead and add.
Okay, so for the container, once you cut the top off like this here, the 2-liter bottle or whatever you have, we're going to just, of course, just slip these in here, and we're going to match the tops. Now, some people use staples and all different things, but we don't want that. We want to be able to design this so that we can empty it out and reuse it. So I'm going to put those together, and I've got just a cheap little soldering iron, and I'm going to solder 2 holes opposed to each other, 1 on each side, and then I'm going to make a little loop handle with a piece of copper wire, just a little piece of Romex wire from House Remodel.
But you could use a knife or scissors to make the hole.
Yeah, the nice thing about the soldering iron, though, is it kind of seals it in. So from there, here's a little piece of copper wire. I use like a number 12, so it's nice and stiff. So I'm just going to bend the ends up at about a 45-degree end. This is about 10 inches long. And now I can bend that into a hoop, and this will fit in to the holes that we soldered and hold that all together. All right, so you ready to put the juice in?
Sure.
Now we can hang that like that. So we've got 3 of them ready. We're going to put 4 of them in the greenhouse, and we're going to see which juices work best. So that's the soap.
And according to the the Bug Doctor, you can put these, hang them about every 50 feet. The Bug Doctor. Hang them approximately every 50 feet. And outside of your orchard or where you have your berries, and it will track them to keep them outside of the area where you want to work. And they usually are very attracted to ripe fruit, so this would be, you just need to put them out before then.
It seems like people that have had the best results, there's a lot of homespun recipes have used beer, and that's introducing that yeast, that fermenting aspect of it. So we're just going to put, how much yeast are you putting in here?
I'm putting in a 1/4 teaspoon active yeast, and you want to make sure that your liquid does not go all the way to the top. I put your yeast in first. I didn't do it this time, but the rest of the time I was sensible and did.
Okay, so yeah, so the liquid there is just below, so they can get down in there and get stuck. So,
and the greenhouse should heat it all up nice and bubbly.
That's it. So we've got 4 of these. We've got the grape, the pineapple, everything's labeled, and the orange. Let's go hang them in the greenhouse and see if this is going to do it.
Hopefully so. I was stung twice the other day.
Let's do it. Oh, you got a wasp problem in here.
I know, babe. So outside there are containers. There's a man willing to go in there.
Can you stick the camera through here and brave the wasps? Boy, they're really bad.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got our greenhouse. What size is this? 8 by 12 or so?
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll probably just hang them up here in the corners. And we'll see if we can't put it.
Ooh! There are a ton of them.
Yeah, hundreds of them in here. See if we can't put a dent in the... That wasn't a very wide spot, was it?
Why? That's perfect.
Oh, the rope is there.
Oh, yeah.
I can move it. And then we'll put a couple over here, maybe by the entrance.
And I apologize if I make any of you seasick. I know my arm's moving quickly. I'm trying to avoid getting stung. Moving the camera a little quickly.
I don't know how you work in here. It's so hot. We have a different heat tolerance.
You sure do. I love it.
All right, we'll have a part 2, and we'll bring you back and see if this works. What do you think?
Sounds great.
I love that apron. My subscriber Wes Gardner all but accused me of wearing Crocs on the orchard ladder. Do you see my face right now? This is my righteously indignant face, because I don't wear Crocs, nor would I ever wear Crocs. And if you wear Crocs or find yourself wearing Crocs, you need to seriously check yourself. I wear proper clogs. Danskos, they're Danish. These are not Crocs. Alright, now that we got that all out of the way, if you enjoyed the video, take a moment to click thumbs up. That's how you can support the video, blah, 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 blah. I know, but I have to keep asking, because if I don't ask, I get 1,000 thumbs up. If I do ask, I get 4,000. So, what am I to do? What am I to do? So, did you enjoy the video? Well, I think I already asked you that. I guess that's it. Anything else do I want to add? Yeah, right over there. I'll put what I call a blast from the past, vintage Wranglerstar Gold. A video that maybe you have seen if you're a new have not seen if you're a new subscriber. I put those there from time to time. You mobile users, I will put a link in the subject heading. So again, thank you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video.